This video brought to you in part by these fantastic sponsors.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the channel. I'm the Shotgun Shogun, and today I want to go over some of the Datamine stuff that I saw. First off, I would like to thank the Reddit posters YufineThrowaway, Buttreynolds, who has probably the best name that I have seen on the E7 Reddit in a while, as well as with zklm for compiling all of this information. And I would also like to point out that obviously there are spoilers ahead, so if you do not want to get spoiled, well, just come back to this video next week on Wednesday when a lot of this stuff is going to get announced. But first up, let's get into what we have here. Now, a lot of people are going to be interested kind of in the Japanese banners. I'm pretty interested in this, mostly because, well, I do kind of want to see how the Japanese server goes. Now, it does look like they will be getting quite a bit of the packs and stuff like that, but a lot of it's going to be similar to the stuff that we got. However, it does look like they will be getting a lot of the QOL packs, extra things just ahead of time, just to kind of get them sped up a little bit. Now, I'm not too worried about that, mostly because I want them to get to the same point that we are as fast as possible, so that I get my sweet JP voice packs. Now, up next is going to be the English banners. And what are we going to have? The Shadow of Ravenwing Manor. Now, they did hint at this during the patch notes, but it does look like we will potentially be, well, we will be getting Cirilla back. The other thing too here, and man, that is just some great art there. The other big thing on this, though, is the Datamine Luna picture here. Now, it's possible she'll be part of the story. It's possible that she's going to get a rerun. I was a little bit disappointed when I saw this information, only because I was kind of hoping for something else. It does kind of seem like we're going to be getting just a skin for the Epic Pass, which I'll talk about that here shortly, but it does seem like we may not be getting a new limited Halloween character, which kind of is a little bit of a disappointment for me. If we get like a skin maybe for Luna, that would be stellar, but I think that there's going to be some other options there, but it will be kind of interesting. I know that CC has been data mined, but Haste will make an appearance in here. You also got Yuna back here in the back, so it's potential that those are going to be some of the characters that are going to have the attack up and all of that stuff. So that will be pretty cool, pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to getting Cirilla back. This pretty much just confirms that she's going to get the Yuna treatment, where you will be able to buy her exclusive equipment, as well as other things out of the side shop, and you will be able to pick her up through the event like you did with Kickarat. Now, that does lead me to believe that it will be a 3-week story, because that was kind of how Yuna's was. So we'll see. I know that I don't think it originally was when it ran in Korea, but well, we'll see. But there is that hope now that Luna will be making a return. And I will be talking a little bit about that, because a lot of people are very excited that Luna is coming back. However, with a lot of the buffs, with a lot of other characters being put in, does Luna still stand at the top of the single target, tower that she used to? So we'll see about that one. The next one is the new hero NPC faces, and we did go over quite a few of these with the patch notes, with the new characters. Lena turned out to be the thick heavy asset, beefy armed goddess that I was hoping that she would be. You also have ML Rosette, which we will be talking about as well, who got data mined out of that. I do wish I could get some of these boys right here. I would level up some of these boys to go along with my Lilius. Next up is going to be the pet UI and the icons. I like this little cat icon up here, but dude, tell me that these pets are not just absolutely adorable. Look at this dude right down here. Got the little gift icon, little frosty boy Little Frosty boy. I am a big fan of this already. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. You are going to have the auto open chest pet, which is going to be really, really solid. We're also getting some new equipment. These are the EEs that are out there. These are the icons for the EEs for everybody. So we've got pet food and tokens here. A lot of these are just the image dumps, which this is kind of cool. Let's see, updated and new artifacts. Okay, so this is going to be your Halloween artifact. This will likely come out of the side story. I would assume it'll be along with Cirilla. Now, I am hoping that we do get the chatty artifacts so that I can, finally finish that. But it'll be interesting to see what this one does as well. It does look very spoopy, which I'm going to be, I'm all for spoopy artifacts. I don't know if this will be out of the side story or if this will be out of the gacha. I'm assuming it might be out of the gacha. It could also just be a free gift. So we'll see what that one brings to us. Now, shop pet buffs. This is empty. This is empty. I don't know if there was anything in there or not, but let's see. New artifact. Is this just the same spoopy one? Okay, just the same spoopy one. I won't pull up Cirilla's story transcript because we will get that. There's a new resource for character intimacy voice, so that friendship voice features we've been waiting for so long, maybe on its way soonish. Awesome. Text database dump, not gonna go over that, but let's talk about Outlaw Rosette. And I have an image of Outlaw Rosette right here. Now, he does look really, really badass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging the edgy hair. Those eyebrows do need a little bit of work, but outside of that, dude looks like he is gonna be pretty solid. Oh man, we got martial artist Fox. Like, tell me that Lena is not just an absolute beast. I like this picture. This picture is so wholesome, so pure. And every time I see her, the Onagai Muscle song pops up into my head. So Outlaw Rosette, Pisces 4-star Knight. He's going to be the new 4-star ML. Probably get rotated into the into the Mystic Summons, maybe. Not too sure when he's going to be coming out, but we'll see. S1 Pledge Guard attacks the enemy in an act of faith with a 20% chance to stun for 1 turn. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health. This will increase effect chance by 60%. Notes base 20% chance to stun. Okay, so that would bring it up to 80% chance to stun. Skill ups are effectiveness, damage. So you get base 40% chance to stun. So if you soul burn it, it'd have a 100% chance to stun for 1 turn. That does seem pretty low, like 1 turn for a soul burn, but it is only 10 souls, so that's not too terrible. Chivalry, receive a 20 to 40% chance. 20 to 40% damage suffered by the allies in the back row in their place. Only the highest damage distribution effect will be applied. It has a 35% chance to counterattack when the back row is attacked. Now, this is just a straight up built-in E-sword with a bit of an Arius on there. Now, this is really interesting, and I like what they're doing with a lot of the characters' skills in order to add in artifact potential. So, you don't have to run an E-sword because you can just have him do an E-sword. Plus, he has that 20 to 40% chance to stun on his S1. So I can actually see him being pretty solid. He's going to be making your backline a little bit more beefy, and he's going to be counterattacking. And yeah, I'm pretty interested into this. All skill ups for S2 are upgrades to the percent damage suffered. So that is pretty interesting right there. So you'll be able to, I assume it's 20 and then 40% at the max. I can't imagine that it's going to be sliding scale. Well, sometimes it may do 20, sometimes it may do 40. So it's probably 40 at the max. But S3, Oath of Protection, swears an Oath of Protection dispelling all debuffs from the caster and one ally before increasing defense for 3 turns. Does it increase his defense or does it increase both defense? That would be pretty good if it increased both defenses. Awaken, swears an Oath of Protection dispelling all debuffs from the caster and one ally before increasing the defense for 3 turns. Grants class enhancement to the ally for 3 turns. Class enhancement. I don't know what that means. What's class enhancement? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. If somebody knows what class enhancement stands for, or class enhancement, that would be pretty cool to know. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is or where that is, because I do not. So 5-turn cooldown, base for S3, skill ups is 1 turn cooldown. So every 4 turns, you're able to do this. So whatever class enhancement is, you're going to have that for almost perpetual amounts of time, depending on how fast you make him. Spooky Soeru Story Artifact, a book written by a ghost story aficionado. This first story features a sad little ghost girl who appears within a hazy beam of light. This is going to increase hit chance and effectiveness by all allies by 5%. Now, I don't know if that's the max, but this could be a team-wide oath key, which if this is a team-wide oath key, this is going to be absolutely amazing. Because I mean, running like dodge, fat cats, moonblade or Avildrids, violets, all require you to build an oath key, so you can put this on somebody else for your oath key goodness and still have your DPS running portrait, tonfa, whatever it is that you require them to run to be able to hit these people. So what's next? We pulled up most of these, and these are the expressions here. Let's take a look. These are some good expressions. This was the big thing that I wanted to talk about, though, is that these expressions are now in the game, which means one of 2 things. Could just be absolute fluff that they put in there to, jabate people. Could mean that we're getting an Archdemon Mercedes skin. Could mean that we're getting a whole Archdemon Mercedes character, which would be really interesting, as I don't know how they would pull that one off, seeing as typically you only have the Moonlight and the regular version of a character. What would Archdemon Mercedes be? If this is a skin, can you use this skin on both regular Mercedes and Moonlight, Celestial Mercedes? This could also be a dark version, because I believe Meru is light. So this could be, we could eventually see 3 different versions of characters, your regular, your light, and your dark. But I really, really enjoy some of these skins, or some of these expressions, which, like I said, really does kind of hammer in the fact that this could be the Halloween skin. If it is the Halloween skin, I do feel that this would absolutely crush sales expectations. They're going to just drop this and make absolute metric piles of cash if it's a character. Even as a skin, I feel like almost every single person would get the epic pack in order to get this skin. Like, absolutely. Look at her. She's just so precious and happy right there. The whole aesthetic there is just absolutely amazing. We've got some more Rosette. Here's his animation. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty all right with that. Here's more dudes. I want this guy. He looks more furious than Furious does. Here are some new NPCs. This guy looks pretty dapper for sure. Those were just more icons. So there you have it. That's the Datamine information. Again, if you do know what class effectiveness is, then that would be super fantastic to know. Worst case, we'll figure it out. We'll find out when it comes out. But anyways, I got to get back to leveling up Lena. Expect to see her in some Guild Wars here in the near future. But let me know if you did watch this and you did get spoiled. Do you think Luna's going to come back? Do you think that we're going to get something else? Are we going to have that 3-week banner? The one thing too, though, that kind of got me is that you have this Cecilia right here on this spoopy background. So are we going to see a Haste banner, or are we going to see a Cecilia banner, or is just Cecilia sitting there just judging you like the degenerate filth that you are? But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I've been talking for too long, and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace.